Hi, Alice. Test. Okay. Hi, Dandy. Big fan. Hi, Pizza. Um, I suppose. I'm not sure if I could get anything done right now. Where is Hammer? Hi, Jay Burns. Hi, Stoneflower. Alright, what do we want to do? Oh wait, I gotta get rid of this license. Absurd man. Twenty times louder. What about this? 20 times louder. Where did my music go? Oh, there it is. I think I'm just too quiet. Let me lower the music. Test. Testing. Outside forces woke me up. Here, is this louder? Wait, what if I make it even louder? Oh, it's quieter. What about this? Do I not have that? Oh, I do have it. What about this? You can't hear anything? Hi, Sendo. Alright, we'll deal with this. Actually, I need water. We're starting with a water break. Alright. What do we want to start with? Make a quint. What a great suggestion. Let me pull up chat on my phone. My phone's not fully charged. Hi, Tyler. Alright, let's make a new file. and we Control S right away. I don't know what to name it. Hello, Tyler. My first map. Yeah. You name your map my first map. Alright. I'm gonna pick out a depth texture that you cannot see, which I'll fix. Hold on. Oh god, what have I done? Alright, you should see everything. We will start by picking out some textures. I have some custom textures installed. I have a lot. As of recently, I've been making these texture cubes with the textures I plan on using. Just makes it a little easier, less to think about. True, how did I make this cube? I'm going too fast. So you got this block tool on the left hand side. I don't know the shortcut because I'm a little dumb. So you could just click it, then on any of these grids you could just click and drag. You'll get this. And you could just readjust it from here. Then it's like, bam, I love this box. I want to keep it. So you press enter. Bam. It will have the texture that you're currently set on, which is on the right. And since I have this cube, I could set the texture browser to only use textures. Makes it nice and neat. But since you don't know how to texture sides right now, we got this one. You got the Rubik's Cube. I don't know the shortcuts. Forgive me. You guys can learn it on your own. Someone mentioned that they would like write down like a little cheat sheet with all the useful shortcuts. That'd be very useful until you got it memorized. It used to work here where it'd show the recent textures you used, but that doesn't work anymore. So we will pick a texture. Let's start with the gray one. If you want to texture the whole thing, you could just click the brush, then Shift T. If you don't want to do that, you can also use the Rubik's Cube. Browse from here, then hit apply. And bam. We will use the face edit sheet to just texture this box that I love so much. Wow. I right click the top And now it's red. You can also just select individual sides. You can also control click them. Now I want it blue. Oh my god, it's blue. Face edit. Shift A? That is Shift A. Oh my god, that's the face edit sheet. Wow. Shift T? Oh, that's Shift R. What are these? What am I pressing? What is Shift B? What? Oh, that's a block tool. Oh my god, I'm learning. We're all learning. I don't like that. You can also change your keybinds if you want, if you like. This tools and keybind editor. You can probably save that until you get familiar with the program though. Oh, I don't like these binds. You'll have to add seconds for that, Tyler. Alright. Okay. We got the box that I love so much. It's a little bit blue. Whoa. Okay, Shift Z. It full screens the grid that you're currently on. So I was last using the camera, so now it's full screen. And if I want to revert it, you could press Control A, then it makes them all evil. Evil? Evil? Makes them all equal. Using these grids is a little weird to begin with, but you're just scrolling in and out. That's basically how I mess around with it. There's also some shortcuts to snap to where you want to be. Control E. It's kind of stuff that you don't really need to know right now, but okay. Yeah, arrow keys work. If you find that better. I am using Hammer++ by the way. I'm not gonna explain that. I'm sure you can figure it out. Let's keep this box. We'll make a copy. Okay, this is very good. Good tech. You could hold Shift, then drag on any of these grids, even on this camera grid. And bam, now you have two amazing boxes. We're gonna keep those. Alright. We'll go on to grid size, because that's topic in hand. You got the bracket keys. You could, on the bottom right, I don't know if you could read it, but you can change the grid size. When you're starting off on like getting a rough idea of your map, of your jump, I should say, I do recommend a higher grid size. Some people do 128 if they're freaks. 64 is also pretty good. It just makes it a lot easier to, like, let's say you have multiple boxes and you want to like connect them. It makes it a lot easier if they're all on the same grid size. Makes it nice and neat. It also makes it a little easier for them to be zoned if they meet the requirements. That's just the outer box. Outer box of the jump. Then like once you have like smaller details in your jump, you could go to a smaller grid size and make small tweaks and stuff. I've been using 64 recently, but also haven't been mapping recently. Alright. Oh yeah. I think it's Hammer++ only, but you could fly around in Hammer. If you have your cursor in the camera view and press Z, it enables pretty much no clip. Scroll still works, but also WSD. I'm flying. It's pretty useful. Sorry, I'm not making a Quint right now. I don't know how to space it. There are reference maps or reference VMFs, which is basically what we're in. It's like a Hammer file. Oats made one. Wait, not Oats. Oatmeal made one. He has some decent stuff there. A little bit of it is outdated, especially the like movement canceling stuff. But that's other stuff. Yeah, you can increase your no-clip speed. I know soldier mappers love their big jumps, so you could go options. I think this is Hammer only. I'm not sure. Hammer++. So let's check 3D views. Oh yeah, here it is. Navigation and forward speed. I think it's set to like 1,000 or something. You go to tools, then options, 3D views, then you got forward speed. You can even change how fast it takes to get to top speed. Pretty useful. You can also change your FOV. Good stuff, good stuff. Is there anything useful here? I don't want to read right now. I think everything here is fine. Let's go back to game config. You can also change the default texture scale. I'll explain that in a bit. Here's this one, default light map scale. I do recommend changing this to at least 64 because we're making jump maps. It's not gonna be, super pretty. You're not gonna need a good lighting. This basically affects how detailed your lighting is, and the higher makes the file size lower, which is what is very nice because we don't need giant maps on Tempest. Texture scale, it's basically what it says. Affects how big your texture is. If you want a 300 megabyte map, you could set it to 2, which is the lowest I think you could set it. Then just spam a whole bunch of lights. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna go back to the options tab. This one's pretty useful. You set the default solid entity class to trigger teleport. This one's very useful in the future. It just makes your workflow a lot simpler. I'll show an example. Actually, should I show now? I guess I could show now because it's relevant. No! I will not. Alright. So I made a teleport. How did I make a teleport? Well, let's rewind. I pressed Control T and it makes a brush entity. What? By default, it will set it to Func Detail, but since we changed it, it made it to a teleport. Now, if you didn't set it the default to be trigger teleport, it will have this funny flag here that's not checked. And you need it checked for it to work. It's stupid, right? Why did they do that? So, if you don't have that set to default, you'll have to go to the flags, then click this for your teleport to actually work. Then of course you need a destination, which we don't have. But let's rewind. That's just so that it's relevant. Okay. What should we talk about now? What should we do? What's the next move? Let's see. We'll keep our boxes here. I'll bring one over here. Make a map? I suppose. I don't know how to make a map. I forgot. I forgot. What kind of map should we make? Alright, I'll just throw some stuff around. For your map to be for your map to be able to be compiled and playable, you do need an enclosed box. This void you see cannot touch the playable area. It just won't compile. So I made a hollow box. Then I placed the spawn point, which is right above the block tool. It's entity tool. I don't know the shortcut. Forgive me. I do have a custom resource pack sort of thing that changes how the entity looks. It'll look like Gordon Freeman for you. Actually, here. Yours will look like this if you don't have it installed, which is fine. You'll just be missing a couple things. Yep. So make sure your thing is 1 unit off the ground, or else you will be stuck in the ground for like just a couple seconds, which is annoying. Alright, we got a question. Wow, thanks Alice for answering the question. I'm struggling understanding. Okay, we got a little room going on. Okay, since you asked. Hi Digital. Oh god, okay. Let's say yours is up here. I don't want it up there. Now it's on the ground. Ah shoot, it's flush with the ground. You can hold control, then move an up arrow. It'll move it by 1. Cool tech, cool tech. I think by default, by default if you place it, it'll be on the ground by 1. But I usually press Control B, which snaps the box, this box you see, to the grid. So whatever grid size you have it, it'll snap right to the line here. Then I just manually move it up by 1, just to like ensure it's where I want it to be. 4 units. Okay, this is just how I make, like doorways. I take this wall, and I drag, however, let's just make it this big. Alright, that's how big my wall is gonna be. Alright, useful tech. I just want to see these things, but I don't want all this noise in the way, so I just press Control H, bam. Now I got what I want to see. That's nice and easy for me to just work around. I can delete that, then I press U to unhide. Look at that. I hope your question was solved, MK. I could try rereading it if else didn't help. Nope. Alright, we'll just make a tube. I'm already off grid. Ignore that. I'm sure it's fine. I'm not off grid, I'm just not perfectly on grid. Ooh, it's windy outside. Shift dragging. I got this nice and copied. That's all ugly. It's fine. Textures don't matter until the end. Nice tube. Honestly don't know what to make. I don't even know if this is demo or soldier. I'm guessing this is a soldier audience. Oh, true. How did I fix the textures? You could click a, like this one's nice and even. You could just hold Alt, then right click, and bam. You can just keep wrapping around. I think it's recommended that you wrap around, but that's only like on weird brushes. Where this one, I could have just like hit apply, then treat as one. But yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I always have mine set to like face, then top left. Face just makes it so it's not reversed like this. Have a good day, MK. Okay, let's see. What are we making? What am I making? I'm gonna go to a bigger grid size because I'm making a big wall. Use the arrow keys because just a little easier there. Actually, I'm doing this all wrong. This is how I map. I think it's kind of cursed to map like this. Some people, there's different ways of mapping. You can map just like just straight up one shot. Just that's how I made the Jump KGR and Jump Lego Croc. Those were both made just like start to finish. Other people, they just make jumps, then connect it towards the end. I guess I got to show you some brushwork, very basic brushwork. We'll do Salmon's suggestion, which is a pogo jump. Let's make a pogo jump. Make a jump and you want to move the entire thing. Here, let me undelete my stuff. I shouldn't have deleted this anyways. Very simple. Hold on. You literally just zoom out, click drag, zoom out, then you can just drag it anywhere. Yeah, I'm not sure which one. It might be this one. Here. Yeah, if you have this toggle auto selection at the top here, if you have this unselected, it makes it so you have to press enter. It also like does this weird thing where you have to like set your box, then enter. I don't have mine. I don't like that. So I have it set on this toggle auto selection. Yeah, it just makes it simpler for me. Let's leave that there. Let's make a pogo jump. Is it easy to go off grid by accident? Yeah, it should be easy. I mean, it shouldn't. It should be easy to stay on grid. Dragging on grids, changing angles instead of size. Okay. Yeah, so look at the top right grid here. We got our brush here. You see how there's these white boxes? That means we're set to like the scaling mode. If we click it again, then we got these circles, which lets us rotate. There's also another mode, which is, I think it's called shear. You basically never use this unless you're being a little wacky. If you unclick, it'll just reset to the scale mode. Oh no, my brush. It's so ugly now. How are we gonna fix it? Good thing you asked. Under this cutting tool, we got this vertex tool, which is useful to make small adjustments like this. Bam. Bam. Now if you don't want to drag, and you just want to like, I just want it fixed, you just select this whole thing and Control B, and bam, snap to grid. Vertex tool is one of the #1 tools you'll be using. Recommend time learning it. You can also make angled brushes like this. It's a little weird to learn at the start. There's some things you can't do like this. I'm not sure if it shows like this in Hammer. I'm not sure if it's like a Hammer++ thing. But this will Yeah, this will not do. I think it won't show in your map if you compile it like that. Vertex tool allows you to manipulate these little corners. Vertex tool is towards the bottom. It's the box with the red corners. Right here. Right here. It's at the bottom. Yeah. It's above the one with blue corners. If you... Same thing as the selection tool. Sort of similar. There are different modes for the vertex tool. If you see as yellow, it functions a little differently. I forgot how, but you could just click it again, then bam, you're in the default mode. There's a lot of things to learn. Yeah. Jerf. Jerf is evil. I hate Jerf. I hate it. Okay, pogo jump. We're back on track. Yeah, I was making a Jerf map. Let's get our teleport trigger, or texture, not trigger. We'll do that later. I don't know how to make a pogo jump. I feel like an old mapper is making bad jumps. Here, let's do steps. Surely I could figure that out. Or what if it's like a ramp? See, I made a ramp, but with a vertex tool. I just select the corner or the side I want going down, and bam, we're going down. Oh, it's too much down. See, this is the issue I thought I was gonna have going into this, and it was ideas of what to make. I don't know what to make. Okay, this is like the worst jump ever. Okay, we got some pogo going on. I'm not sure if I should give you my bad habits. Okay, I'll give you my bad habit. I do use the cordon tool. I think Exile also does that, so it's not too bad. But it is pretty bad. No. Okay, don't use the cordon tool. Hold on. Pause. We're not doing that. We'll just make a box. We'll make a very rough box. using shift drag once again to make these walls. Should I be using... Do you guys want me to be using, like... You guys fine with me using Momentum Mod to test? I'm sure you guys don't care. Cordon, yeah, Cordon's pretty much the same thing, but I've seen some cursed things. Alright, so we're gonna compile. We got this button up here, run map. It's actually like these red and blue buttons. There's a shortcut which is F9. I'm gonna be using that. Since this is really bare bones, I'm gonna have viz to fast, then rad to no. Rad is lighting. We don't have light, so there's no point. And I got a leak. Why do I have a leak? It's because of this stuff. All this stuff it's exposed to the void. This guy, he's sucked out into the void. He's dead. He's basically dead. I don't want him though, because that's another spawn point. If you do have... Okay, sorry. This is something separate, but I don't think Hammer likes it when a normal brush has like this tool texture. So you have to like make it a func detail. That's if you do that texture stuff. Alright, we'll compile once again. Is anyone online? Randoms. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking. Rocket jump. You guys don't have that, so you will, if you're using Momentum Mod to test. Yeah, I was thinking of, yeah, Viz groups is really good. Hold on. I'll get to that. If you're testing a Momentum Mod, you could change your game mode fallback to, let's see. Yeah, have it set to 7, which is rocket jump if you want. Then I think 8 is sticky jump. Yeah. So fallback 7. That means every time you load a map that doesn't have any like prefix like these, it'll just load rocket jump. Then we're just gonna load my first map. You can either do that or just have your map have RJ at the beginning. Here we are. Wow. Amazing jump. Can you just C-tap this? Oh. It's okay, because I wasn't gonna leave the jump like this. I was gonna add walls and stuff. My music ended. Where did my music go? What am I supposed to do without music? Better than you think you made? Okay. Hold on. Thinking, processing. Alright. Honestly, think player clip to anti-cheat this is probably like the worst thing you can do. But let's say you want this to like be open. You like the visuals of this. Wow, this is so beautiful. I love this gray. We can add some walls. Oh god. Okay. Let's add some glass walls. Wow, it's basically the same thing. It's so pretty. Yeah, that's good enough. I will control G, which groups it together. That means they move together if I just click one. Wow. Crazy tech. I guess I could just... let's just add one wall. Good enough. Alright. Since I didn't have player clip in our texture brush, I'll have to search it. Then I will make a copy of this. What? A copy? A brush on a brush? Yep. Then bam, it's player clip. But first, we gotta hide this, then change this into either illusionary, which I use, or a frunk brush. Did I say frunk? Funk brush. And have it to never solid. I don't use this. I use illusionary. I don't know the difference. I think there's no difference. I already explained hiding. Sorry, I'll explain it again. You could press H to hide things. Then U to unhide things. What? What? It's a little weird sometimes. Sometimes you select the thing you don't want to. If you're having that issue, you could also just hide tool textures on this top right button on your top toolbar. It's like, wow, it's gone! It's still there. If you like drag it, yeah. It just hides it visually. Let's compile it again. Hello, Arthur. Welcome. Hi, Raspberry. I forgot to say hi, Nops. Look at this. Now it's player clip, but it's also, you could see the player clip. Now people can't cheese my jump. Wait, can they? Oh, they could definitely cheese it. Oh, I'm a noob mapper. You know, it's like a tier 6 strat. Maybe this is good. Maybe the strat is like from a connector, you like hit a speed shot, then you land over here. The gray walls, okay, these gray walls, these are lazy skybox. This isn't a finished jump. This is just like a rough draft. And if I like this, I could just, you know, put it in my back pocket, then deal with the box later. If you don't like that kind of thinking, I guess you could shape how this would be, like, this isn't guaranteed gonna stay in. There could be another wall here if I want, or like some detailing over there in the future. Kind of just depends. You can also just no-nade the walls if you're super lazy and don't want to do any of that. I make jump maps. I've made 3 actual jump maps. I'm just trying to help people learn Hammer before we have another jump mapping event later this month. Okay, if we are lazy, okay, hold on. Backtrack. Alright, this jump is basically done. I like this jump, but we need teleports. So let's get our trigger thingy. And let's, bam, let's make a copy. It's too high. Look at this. Wait, I gotta explain. I'm holding Control and Alt. Alt makes it so you're not going on the grid. You can like make these small boxes. If I don't, it's like, yeah, it's like this. Alright. So I select all the top ones. Merge vertices. No! Now it's 0 units. Bam, now it's 1. Perfect. It's exactly what I want. Make it trigger teleports. We need a destination, so since this is our only spawn point, this will be our destination. Ideally, you have like a teleport destination instead. Here, I'll make a separate one. Oop. There you go. Now I could point this. You set the remote destination to your thing. If your map gets like super crazy, you have a whole bunch of entities with names, you can use this little picker thing, like the color picker, then just like, I want this one. There you go, got 1. Once again, if you don't have the default brush entity set to trigger teleport, you will have to check this flags tab and make sure client is checked. One unit above the ground again. It is control. You hold control, then up arrow, or down arrow, or any arrow. Okay, we got our teleports. Let's deal with these walls. Yeah, we'll deal with these walls and we'll add a skybox to the top. How do I do this? Hi, Duskray. Alright, let's do like this. I'll just make a copy. Oh. Yeah, there you go. So I just shift dragged it out, then squished it to the wall. Makes it to 1 unit. If you're making a demo map and you want no nade, you shouldn't be using no nade. You should be using player clip walls like this. If you want no nade, it does have to be at least 8 units thick for no nade to work on stickies. Alright, we got those corners. I'll just group them, then rotate with shift drag. Bam. I got the entire wall. Got the walls done. The ground also needs teleport. Let's say you have like another brush you want to add to this teleport. You can literally just hit Control T, and it'll group it. So I don't have to do any other stuff. Alright, let's make this no grenade. Done. Then since Alice asked for it, we'll make this skybox. It's literally just the skybox texture. Then bam, you have a skybox. Wow, it's like a completely different jump. And you can't cheese. You can maybe cheese. Telesync. I never thought about that. Oh, wait. It's too hard. It's too hard to telesync. Genius map. Oh, never mind. Noob mapper. Mid-air no nade. You freak. I don't even know how to do that. I could wing it. I feel like that's gonna like confuse people. I think nah, we're smart. We got smart individuals. Alright, let's see if I could figure it out. My thought process is to make 1 unit walls, which I will paint to be this special. Oh, wait, where is it? This special texture. This overlays no entry. Don't do it! Oh my god, he's trolling. He's trolling. Why is he trolling me? Okay, you know what? Ignore everything I said. Yep. Here we are. Here's our jump. If you are testing in TF2, you're gonna need ammo. You can literally just make a giant box. You can make a giant regen trigger. Funk regenerate. You can literally just do that for your entire map. Just one big brush. And you'll be good. Carve tool. I think carve tool is it's like a solo adventure type tool. Alright. We are done with our jump. Let's go somewhere else. Oh yeah, the no nade. It doesn't have to be the trigger texture. I think I usually use this one. Yeah, I usually just use a different one to just be a little organized. Battle Inspire with the carve tool. I don't even know how they pull that off. That's some like wizard tech. Apply texture. If you have one that you want to use, it's just Shift T. Also, it wasn't really apparent, but this entire time I've been mapping, I've been spamming Control S. It's just a habit I've learned over using hammer. Select multiple boxes and move them together. If you don't want to move like the entire jump, you can have your selection tool. Yep, I'm on my selection tool, and you could just use the 3D view. You could just hold Control and click. If you're using this view, you can literally just click and drag. I usually use the 3D view if I have too much stuff. Yeah, you just want to hold control. Just like normal, like messing around with files, you also hold control to select multiple things. Alright. Set this to 2. Control S. Control S is save. Save. Okay. What should our next jump be? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a decent explanation. Okay. I'm gonna delete this regen trigger. We don't need it right now. Let's make another jump. So that was like baby pogo. Oh. Hit my Windows key. Okay. Let's change this to 2. These are on the same level, which could get annoying. Just gonna move this down. Let us make another jump. True, you can use viz groups. This is a good point to learn viz groups, since we already have a finished jump. Look at this beautiful jump. All right. You go to view, then at the very bottom, okay, sorry. You select what you want to move to a viz group. Basically, a viz group makes it so you could hide certain things, but in this case, it's your custom one, so you can hide multiple things, including just entire jumps. So at the very bottom of view, there's move selection to viz group. Then create a new one. You can name it jump 1. I should name it, I should just name it done, then organize later if I don't like the order. But we'll just name it jump 1. Jump 1. And it's gone! It's gone forever. Oh my god, it's gone. It's under this tab on the right, very far right. There's a little thing called viz groups. See this? I'm playing on my screen. You can't see it. Wait, look at this. Look at this tech. Look, right here. Right here. I took a screenshot. Then you just click it. Bam, it's back. We're so back. I love this jump. Which tier will jump hammer class be? Undecided. This is true. We need more jump recommendations. Alright, let's hide that. I don't want to see it. I think I have something in mind. Alright. Let's start with the wall shots. Alright, let me rewind. How the hell did I do any of that stuff with the grid? So I'm like all fucked up. Like, look at my grid. How am I gonna see anything here? Good thing you asked. Control E, bam, everything's centered with whatever I selected, but it's still zoomed out. Since this top right one is zoomed in a little bit more, you could control then scroll. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's all the same. Cool. Very cool. I learned that recently. Jerf ramp. I don't know if I want to be part of that. Okay, okay. We'll make Jerf. I'll throw in Jerf somewhere here. Let's start with very poorly spaced stuff, then into Jerf. Surely that works. Alright, what kind of Jerf do we want? Do we want like a curved ramp? If so, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. If true, I don't know what to say. That's just evil. Who would want that? I'll just get it started because I know it's gonna happen. I forgot how to do it, to be honest. It's like roughly what you want. Wait, that's not what I want. Okay, too many steps. What am I doing? I'm using a vertex tool. Let me hide everything. There you go. I'm gonna merge this. So it's nice and it's like a little spine up here. I think what's recommended is you have like a little flat area at the bottom here. I'm not sure why. I think it just makes it a little more less like buggable. The way I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna bring this up. Click the yellow thing, then Control F. Bam. Now it's another white thing. Then I could drag it. There's another way you could do it. You could literally just use the clipping tool. Not be as fancy. Clipping tool is a little weird to begin with. So clipping tool, click where I want to cut. Then this red area gets deleted. If you have it in like a weird way like this, you can literally just click it on the grid. Then it'll rotate through different modes of cutting. Like this one just cuts it apart. In case you want to keep the other part for some reason. And you got that, and you got the other modes. Okay. I'm gonna be right back, real quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Welcome back, Sandman. We are making Jerf for some reason. I'm not exactly sure how they want the Jerf, so I'm kind of just winging it. If you want it buggy, I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to make buggy ramps. I guess you could just make a whole bunch of cuts. Make a whole bunch of cuts on this ramp. Straight. Okay. I mean, you can make smooth curved ramps. It just takes a lot of time. Alright, let's see. Let's make sure this is centered. Doesn't have to be centered. This is not spaced at all. Is this even... wait. Is this even, like, jerfable? Oh yeah, it is. I forgot the ratio, but you don't want it 45 degrees. I don't know where we're going with jerf. I don't know how to make jerf. Where are we going? Jerf to end. Jerf to end. What if we jerf in 2 skips? I think that's a good idea. We need more skips in jump. Let's see, how much speed are we getting off of this? Let's see. Surely that works. There, our end is here. Maybe. Wait, we need blue. Alright, since this jump is massive, I'm just gonna use the cordon tool. Let's name it jump 2. Delete that one. Let's make sure it's... Yep, this is definitely a big enough box. Then you want to click this caution button. And it should be visible. There it is. Let's make a team spawn. Load. To reload the map. Settings in the compile thing. Since we're just testing, I have it on fast and no for rad. Rad is the lighting stuff, which is unnecessary. We don't have any lighting. This thing, I think that's just like how optimized the map is through the compiler. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, look at that. Perfectly planned. Yeah, I definitely did on purpose. Heck yeah. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any tips on Jerv. If you want curved ramps, it's pretty. It it's like a little investment. Um, it's probably worth like making. What do you call them? I guess instances. That's what they're called in. Or like prefabs. Yeah, prefabs. I forgot how you do it. But you want to rotate it like very slightly. I think like 15 degrees. Oh, not that way. 15. Nope. Negative 15. Sure. Then you have to like line these up in a certain way. I think you want them like intercepting like this. Secting. Something like that. Probably not as big as brushes. These are a little big. Probably like 64. I honestly forgot. There's a good video up there. Yeah, I forgot how to do it. This doesn't look right. Yeah, there's definitely an easier way of doing this. I'd have to watch the video again. Wrong corner, bottom left one. Oh, hi Max. Oh. Oh, like that? Wait, that looks kind of fucked up. Oh, select the left one. Oops. Oh, the left one. Like this. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. Are these too small? Oh, too skinny. Okay, okay. Ah, there you go. Yeah, you basically want them to be going into each other like this. It makes it smoother. Makes it where are we? Oh, this one, right? There's less chance of like having like a texture bug or something. I think that's what it is. These are so small. Maybe I should change the degree. That's so small. You get the idea though. It's a little scuffed. I think at least. That's partly why I don't make Jerv. And when I'm selecting these and like clicking on the corner, it's basically snapping the entire thing to grid based off of this point here, which makes it easier to align the other brushes. It's basically what the video said, at least, or the guide, not the video. There's no special video. Oops. I pressed the wrong button. There you go. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, you basically do this, then you got a corner. Still rounding the corner, still rounding the bend. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Now we have a curved ramp that's smooth. What is this? I think I lost the plot, guys. I need some guidance back on track. Need more ramp bugs. You should make them props. I think that's the case if you're whoa, look at this. I think that's the case if you're having like detailed ramps. If your ramps are like super detailed, then you should make them a prop. I'm pretty sure that's the case, and usually that is the case with ramps for like, I'm guessing you got that advice from like a surf video or something. Kill the skip. Go for the like a jump nuclear jump. Sure. Let's make a super big box. Then since we're distance maxing, let's add just like a massive. This might make the thing unhappy. Let's see. Okay, then. Okay, let's see. More than half. Like the Olympics doing a long jump. Let's see. Yep. Surely I counted right. Oh. Oh, come on. Any questions? Oh, I missed. I don't think I counted right. Too hard? True. I can't count, apparently. Momentum mod automatically mounts to TF2, So it just loads whatever's in your TF folder. There you go, perfectly spaced. Where is map located? It's loaded in your TF, then maps. Let's see. Yeah, it should be loaded here. TF, then maps. This is separate from your downloads because you're not downloading the map. This is basically where all the Valve maps are as well. Mark rocket jump. Alright, good jump. It's a little poorly spaced. Can move this back a little, I think. Perfect. This is a brilliant jump. I don't know what to do now. Should we detail it? Nah, we don't detail it. This is jump 2. Jump 1 was so easy. How to add props? Good question. Let's do that. We'll also do some displacements. Very lazy displacement. Let's get us a blend texture. Let's do this one. Need evil texture for an evil jump. You have so many questions. So many questions. Burger? I don't think I have a burger texture, or... Wait, do I have a burger texture? Burger. I don't have a burger texture. I don't think I have a burger prop either. Alright, so if you want to add a prop, use your entity tool, same as these guys. You can either double click it, or I think it's Alt Enter by default. It's not for me. I rebounded to tilde. Or you can just double click it. I'm pretty sure it's Alt Enter by default. Change this to static. Static prop if you don't plan on this prop moving. Let's see if I have a burger. Oh, I do have a burger. Nice. Slime burger. Alright, we have a burger. But what if the prop is too small? Good thing you asked. We got prop dynamic. Now this one, it does let you scale the model, but it means it doesn't have collision anymore. Either it doesn't have collision or the collision is a little messed up. So if that's important for you, you will have to add your own collision, either using player clip or block bullets, which is player clip but also for rockets and stuff. Did my music end? No, it's just quiet. You made a skeleton on fire? Oh, you said hell. Stack prop for most stuff, yeah. Then dynamic prop for big stuff, or if you want them to move. Okay, so this thing is so off-grid. It's because of the curved ramp. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think you can. I'm gonna just say it's fine. These small little support beams are holding this up. Yeah, you can have moving props. Pretty sure. Yeah. Of course you can. Need some more here. There you go. We got some support beams. Let's group them. Oh, I'm getting a little hungry. Water? Good question. We could detail this another time. Let's make a little tub here. Let's see. Let's make a little tub. I don't know the appropriate heights for water. If you're making a water jump, I think 32 is a good height. Don't quote me on that. Maybe someone in chat knows. But to begin with, you must make this apply no draw. Just make this entire thing no draw. Then the only thing with the water texture, which we will find, there's a lot of water textures. I think Exile uses Hydro. Either Hydro or this thing's so loud. Either Hydro or 2-foot water. Let's pick this one. Hydro water cheap. There you go. And that's it. It's just a normal brush. Let's load our map. Also, for Momentumod, I do have a bind on F9. It's literally just reload. It makes it load super fast. Here you see there's no collision on our burger. The small one does. Here's our water. Looks normal. Yeah, that's definitely water. Yep, water's that simple. You'll just have to ask soldier mains for the appropriate water height, because I don't want to mess up your jumps by giving you the wrong information. Once again, normal brush. Since this is on topic, this is on hand, let's go back to jump 1, which we hid. It's actually in the way. Oh, it's not in the way. Look at that. Alright, we'll go back. So, no draw. The reason for making this no draw is, I think it's just visual. It makes the water look correct. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason. There might be another reason, but your water it'll look weird if you don't do that. Also, it'll just look weird, like this doesn't look like it. It'll just look weird if you don't have lighting. So don't panic until you checked it with lighting. Sorry, yeah, that was the case. No draw. That was no draw in the case of this. In the case of water, no draw is used for just not showing like this bottom area. No one's gonna look here, so just put no draw. It does lessen the amount of light, the amount of light map data saved in the map, but it's so minuscule that doesn't really matter for jump maps. People do say it's good practice though, because here we could load one of my maps. Let's see. Let's load this one. Oh yeah, good tip. Else. Here, let's look at this connector I made. Actually, let me load the previous version so we can get an idea of how it looks without no draw. So this is how it'll look, and like imagine trying to like make small changes with this. It's so hard to see things. Like you have to like go inside and stuff. It's a little annoying, but let's go back to this one with no draw. Then I could hit this no draw button up here. And bam! I could see through the walls. Makes it a little more easy to digest, and you can like get a better idea of things. This one is a bit more detailed, so it's still a little hard to understand, but that's like the one good side to use it in jump maps. The other good side is the less light map data being used, but yeah. Some people map using no draw to begin with. I don't know how they could do that. I think A79 does that. You'll find your own way of mapping if you find that easy for you. Oh. We're back. Okay, let me go to what I was going to show. If you take note of our first box, we have these solid textures sealing our map. If you have like a transparent texture, it just won't compile, because that'll count as there not being a wall. You need the void to be sealed with the solid texture. So if we make this, if we make the walls glass, then we'll see that it won't compile. Yep, we got an error. We got a leak. Leaked. Where's the leak? You can go map, then load a point file, then it'll guide you to your leak. It'll give you this little line. This line's going through the wall because the wall does not seal. So let's fix that. There you go. What about the ceiling? Or what if the ceiling doesn't fully seal? Ling. Leak. Where's the leak? Here it is. Alright, then here's another funny thing. See this orb here? Let's say you like encase this jump exactly how this platform is, and this glass wall is the void. There's a chance that this blue ball could be outside in the void. This is the origin of this brush entity. If it's outside in the void, it will also leak. Where's the leak? What? That doesn't make sense. My stuff is over here. Too bad. You gotta fix it. You can either drag it in, or if you know it's the teleport trigger, you can just right click it on the grid. Then at the bottom here it says center origins. It'll center this blue ball. Yeah, the entities are basically a toddler. They are trying to explode itself. Let's move this. Okay. I really don't want to detail this. Let's just make a giant box. Hello, Eddie. Alright, that's big enough. Make it, I think that's, yeah, that should be big enough. The heck? Oh, that's why. Burger and slime detailing. I don't know about that. Skybox. Look at this box. I'm proud of this box. So many hours of hammer just to make this box. Oh yeah, if you want to get rid of that leak line, you just unload point file. Forgot to mention that. Alright, beautiful box. Let's compile our map. Look at that, no leak. Let me delete this. Let me compile again. Now we get to see both our jumps. Oh, I failed. And there's no, oh my god, noob mapper. Where's the teleports? Giant blue box? This is jump 2. It's so large. This is just a skybox. Yeah. let's add our teleport. What? Oh, that's why. My grid size is too big. That's so weird. Okay. Teleport, jump to... Yep, everything's good. You don't like the default skybox? Shit. My bad. Hold on. TF2 valve skybox. Hi Shug. Alright. We are on the developer wiki. We got some default skyboxes to choose from. If you don't like these, you can also go to Game Banana, search for skyboxes. It should have explanations on how to install custom textures. It's pretty simple. You just typically you just drag the materials into your TF folder, and bam, then you could select from there. But we're gonna use default. Is this true, Shug? So tragic. Which skybox do we want? Yeah, good question, Salmon. You do have to pack custom textures, but that's if you plan on sending them to someone else. Coastal. We'll do coastal. Alright. Just copy that. We'll go back to Hammer. We go to map. At the very bottom, map properties. And right here it says skybox texture. You just bam, paste. It's like, it doesn't look any better. Hold on, let me make this big. Okay, it's less annoying. Oh, it doesn't work. What? Do I not have that? Did I copy it wrong? Huh. Oh, these are community added. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, community added. So it's not in the base game. So we'll have to use one of these. I'll just take this one. Good enough. Just don't look down. British one. You got... Wait, do you really think you got cut? Lighting. Oh, so many questions. So many. Oh, help. Help him. Help. Help. Okay, let's do lighting. We'll take our trusty burger and change it into a env light. Psych. Ignore all that. Light environment. This is the laziest way you can make light, which is basically using the skybox. What? Skybox. Light. How do I make people like your map? I don't know. Make something good, I suppose. Alright, so right away we got this default stuff. So right now the sun is hitting us off the horizon. If you have Hammer++, you can test it. You click this black box in the top left of any of these grids actually. Then you could turn on lighting preview. It is not accurate, but it gives a rough idea of how it'll look. So yeah, it's hitting us from that direction. You can adjust it if you want. Let's take this like 73. Let's update. Bam! We have light. Hey Artur. It's not jam yet. I'm just getting people a little familiar with Hammer since we got new people. I guess we could check it out. Oh wait, gotta update. Gotta update this. Let's set to normal for lighting. It will take a little bit of time, but that's fine. Well, you're not supposed to see the skyboxes under the horizon. Alright, look at that. We have lighting. It's a little dark, but it's fine. Really rough lighting. Oh, look at that. Oh, do our burgers have lighting? It's a little scuffed. I think it's just a weird prop. Perfect. Look at that. If these dark areas, you don't really have them here right now. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna have dark areas here, but let's say this area is like a little too dark for you. You can bump the ambient light. Let's tweak this a little bit. Let's give this a little blue. And 50. There you go, it's a little brighter. I honestly can't tell. I'm just gonna go with it. I think it's brighter. It's also a little blue. We got some blue going on. Fuckhead sink. Fuckhead water sink. Telehop. I don't want telehops on my map. Who do you think I am? The devil? Nah, we gotta fix that. How do we fix telehops? Let's go to your teleport trigger. You can also do this with your triggers on your jump as well if you hate telehops. It's usually a problem if you're going upwards like on a ramp here, but it's not important right now. But I don't want telehops, so we will have another trigger overlapping our teleport with a catapult. Then we'll set player speed to 0. This will ensure that your velocity is set to 0 when you get through. Flickering in 3D view. I don't know how to fix that. I kind of just accepted that. Also, my it's a little bigger than it should be. Oops. The teleport trigger. You could do the same thing as I did with the glass and have it illusionary, then just have it be a teleport overlapping it. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We don't need lighting anymore. Okay, let's go with a little bit more optimization. So brushes in Hammer create these little cuts in the map, which is how the game optimizes the map basically. I'm butchering this, but that's fine. It gets really unhappy when you have complex brushes like this, like these curved ramps, which I can show by going to map, then load portal file. Look at all this. This is unhappy. So unhappy. Same thing with these. This whole thing could basically be Func Detail. It's overrated? You might be right. Okay, so to be fair, I don't know the appropriate way to go about this since it's a Jerf ramp. And you're gonna be touching it. So do you keep this? Do you keep this world brush else? Oh. What? Oh, you don't know? Yeah, I don't know either. It honestly doesn't do much. It doesn't do much for like in-game. It kind of just makes it faster to compile. If you have issues with compile times, that's one thing you can do. Just go through your portal file and see what's like making your thing unhappy. I think leaving the ramp is fine. Alright, let's unload that. I see. I guess it's like you could always use it for like very small detailing, like weird stuff on the wall. Like if you want stuff like this for some reason. Oh no, no, not every brush should be Func Detail. It's just like small stuff like this. Like this is like completely unnecessary. So you'd make this into Func Detail. It's like really small things. Alright. Hi Waldo. Like, I have a rough understanding of this program. Thank you for your input though. Firepower. Displacement. Funny displacement. Displacements are a little cursed for me. I don't know how I probably wouldn't even make a box like this to begin with. It's so large. I don't know what to make here. What is funny displacement? I think all displacement's funny. Funny shape. You guys could do that on your own time. Displacement jerf. I lost supply again. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Leak. Oh, right. Forgot I did this. Yeah, I'll upload to my YouTube. Very scuffed hammer stuff. Wow, displacements. Of course. We got 2 jumps. No collision. Good question. We go to the face edit sheet. Displacement. Then these 3 collision stuff. Get rid of them. I believe ray collision is for rockets. Then I forgot the other 2. These 2 deal with either the player collision and stickies. You could toggle each one, which is really nice. Hi Dandy. Hole is player. Thanks, Alice. Oh, gotta test it. Wow. No more collision. Physics, it would be stickies then. No fun allowed. Thanks, Water. Wow. It teleports now. No fun allowed. Got no telehops. Got no mountain telehop. What is there left to learn? Just do whatever you want. Don't overthink things. Just place shit. It's probably the only way to learn how to demo jump good. Play good demo jump maps. Legos. Ask Waldo. I'm sure he has good insight on how to demo jump good. Probably play bonuses. Let's see. Nope. Alright. We're on jump.tf forum. Jump mapping. Then we got this mega thread with all this good stuff. I use this FGD, that's what it's like, basically the texture pack, I guess, for this guy. There's also other things that adds. That's not really important. Camera++, download that. There's either Packrat or CompilePal++. Wait, I think it's just CompilePal. Let's see, where are we? Yeah, it's just CompilePal. Pretty sure people use this instead of the Hammer compiler when they're testing. I'm not sure why. I usually use this when I'm finished. I'm gonna upload this, but if you want to use this, you go to add map, your VMF, and this is if you're gonna like publish this. You want to make a new preset. I'll just make one right now. Learn. Then we're gonna go to process. Then we're gonna go to pack. Double click that. And I think repack. And it should be good. Yeah, looks the same. Then you just hit compile. That's if you're gonna upload it. If you're just gonna use it as a normal compiler, you could just use fast, I guess. Then like disable VRAD if you're not gonna use lighting. Yeah. Thanks, Waldo. Yeah, then you just hit compile, then it should be good. Bam. You'll get these yellow errors. It's not that important. You could ignore it. Oh, okay. I didn't know about that. Now if I send anyone the BSP, you'll also have these burgers. Let's go back to the mega thread. What is this? Yeah, it packs the textures too. That's if you have it set to pack. You got GFC scape. This is for texture stuff, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, yeah, this is to like there's a lot of random stuff here. It's to open this VPKs, which is the Valve texture stuff. If you want to like take one and tweak it a little bit. Like if I want this and I want to change it, you can like just... Oh, you also need VTF edit. Shit. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah. So GCFscape lets you open the Valve textures, and VTF edit lets you export it and import it and stuff. That's for custom textures. Twister. This one's pretty funny. It lets you make funny shapes. Surely it's up. Other stuff. Yeah, this is for custom. If you're searching for textures, just search. You can also search Counter-Strike. People don't upload it straight to TF2. Just any source game, and it should be fine. Oh, that is gone. Oh well. There's a lot of good stuff. You'll see a lot of custom skyboxes. Ooh, this is new. Oh, it's just... yeah, that's just random stuff. This one's also good. There's another website that I use. There's some good free textures. Got some prefabs. Auto edge bug. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I could... I wasn't able to figure that out. Oh, okay. Yep, we got these tutorials. If you have a lot of logic stuff, I'm sure there's a video out there that exists. Okay. Yeah, you guys could read. I'm sure you could figure that out. I guess one thing I could show is decompiling maps in case you like see something that you like. So let's say I like a jump from... Let's say I'm a freak and I like jump glow for some reason. I'm not sure if there's custom assets, but just in case, I'm gonna extract embedded files. This also takes custom assets from the map and decompiles it with the VMF. Then, the way I do it, I just put in this folder made specifically for decompiling. I got the VMF. I'm just gonna plop it in my folder. Bam. Now I have glow VMF. Let's see, are there any custom... Oh, there's a lot. It's not too important. Okay. Look at this, now I have glow. God, I hate this map. Okay, let's say I like this jump. Oh, I could just yoink it, then change it if you want, I suppose. Also helps you get an idea of how some stuff were made. Definitely not glow. Do not check glow. Awful map. Like, what is this? What am I looking at? I was spamming RTV and I was like, glow looks somewhat okay. The evil jump. Are these? He spammed little rocks. That's good. Oh, these are skybox rocks. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, it's a classic. How could you not? I haven't played it in like 6 years. I had to replay it. Yeah. And you can get an idea of how things were made and stuff. I did use decompiling for like to look at displacements. It didn't really help much. Oh, there's also stuff you could steal, like if I like these lights, I could literally just copy and paste it into my VMF. You should just like hide it like that. Paste. Because I think if you close the VMFs, there's a chance that it just crashes. Alright, oh, I like this too. I'm just gonna yoink it. It's literally just Control C, Control C, Control V. Wow, look at that. My map is so pretty now. Look at that. I didn't even have to figure it out on my own. I just stole it. Stealing is okay. Is that supposed to be like that? I might have deleted something. Oh, I know why. I think this map had like a whole bunch of custom textures. Either that or something else. But yeah, like this area, I was trying to figure out how he made the displacements. It did not make sense. Like he started with this, and he ended up with like a good result. I don't understand. Wizard technology. Yeah, it's like the marble statues. Well, I don't know what else to talk about. I think that's a good enough information to put out there for the new Berts. You can also look at button technology. Wow. I could have gone through that, but I doubt anyone's gonna make a button app. It's 2026. If you're gonna do that, I'm sure you could learn on your own. You deserve it. People love buttons. Look, if they're gonna do that, they're gonna learn how to do it. It's not that hard. You could just Google search it. Have Grok help you. Let me get out of here. Close. Hyper Kitty. Tick regen. The guillotine for volcanic. I'm sure I could figure it out. The one on Dahlia? I don't know. I'm not Masley. Hi, Sack. Is it over? Is it over? It might be over. Tick region? I just showed you the mega thread. We got this mega thread. Look, there's this tick region prefab. It's a whole VMF that you can just copy and paste in your map. Let's see. Do I have it? I don't. How do I not have it? Whole start. Yeah, I don't have it. Wait, was I in the wrong? Oh, that's why. This is the prefab, probably. And you copy and paste it into your start zone. The way I've been doing it, I've been having, Waldo could correct me on this, but I've been having like a separate start area. Then it teleports you to the first area, to like an actual spawn, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if this like fixes the chances of like of getting the names mixed up. I swear I tried doing that and it would break on jump KGR, so I've been doing this instead. I don't know. You could, yeah. Yeah, this is probably just like completely unnecessary. Tell where spawn. I copied the entire thing. See? That's how I do it, at least. You could do what Waldo said, just put the triggers over spawn, but I had it break on jump KGR, so I don't know. What was I doing? Yeah, it's pretty simple. Door. Open the door. Funk multiple. And on that start touch, the door will open. Wait, does it close? Let's do 8 seconds. Oh, let me load TF2. Even though it's gonna take forever. Oh, there's no regen! Shit. You probably learned this by now, but if you select a brush, then make a new brush, it'll make it the size of that brush. Look at that. If I were to select this giant wall, it'll make it the height of that wall. Very useful, very useful. Map. First map. There's my actual first map, then there's today's first map. My actual first map? I think I made a house. I'm not sure. It was gonna be a scout map, then look at that, we have 900 HP. And we have regen. Look at this light. Wow. Does it close? Oh, it does. Okay. PC warmer? Sorry, I muted my game. I think it's just a just a plain house. PC warmer doesn't work. I got a new computer. What? Oh my god, my logic is bad. Does it kill? Oh, it doesn't kill properly. I failed. How do you avoid buggy ramps? Is this ramp is fine, right? It looks fine. Would you consider this a non-buggy ramp? It's just a little it's a little rough. Oh, there's a flag for it. I might be blind. Let's put it 6 seconds. Wait, I forgot what it's called. Is this it? Or is no? It's relay. Logic relay. Uh, I'm probably doing like a really scuffed way. Wait. Shit, I forgot. That button, shooting the button thing does sound smart, though. Wait, no, I have it backwards. I want this to trigger after. To avoid buggy ramps, I went over it earlier. I will upload the VOD. There's a video somewhere, but you want... Here, let me drag this over here. Let's say this is how big you want it. And make a copy. Let's see. Control M to open this transformation menu. Rotate. Let's say 10 degrees. Now you got it like this. Vertex tool. Click this bottom left corner. You want to meet it with this left corner. Then you just do that. You keep doing that until you made your turn. Then to make this easier to connect, you click this corner, then snap it to grid. Then you just keep doing that until you meet your corner. Thanks else. Did I not rotate it? Hold on. I'm not sure how much you're supposed to rotate by, but I'm doing 10 right now. And it should give you a smooth ramp. Oh really? How's the plugin work? Hi Koba. Big churn. I'm pretty sure you can also grab multiple. You could grab multiple and just add. Is it 30? I might be tweaking. There you go. Big. Yeah, you could post it in chat. That'd be nice. Unless is it secrets? Wow, it's almost 3 p.m. Jerf generator. Wait, 3 weeks ago? Is it really this new? Or is it just the latest version? Okay, and we got... Look at that. Smooth. Smooth as fuck. Why this open? Oops. I'm guessing I broke the logic again. I'm being lazy with the... Oh wait, it's supposed to close after 6 seconds. I'm stupid. I had this delay for no reason. Okay, yeah, my logic is completely broken. Yeah, I'll do this demo. TD please ramp? Oh, the frickin' the loop-de-loop. I don't know how he made that ramp. I'm sure he probably did it in like the worst way possible. I think in that case, oh, wait. Do you think it's possible? Oh shit. Wake up. In that case, I think having this little bottom area here does reduce the amount of bugs you get. Koba could help me with that. Fact checked. Dead. Thanks, Koba. So there you go, Sack. You does it matter how big the bottom is? I'm guessing it's just appearance, as long as there's like a flat face there. So I think it just like makes all the inaccuracies focus. It like meets here instead of being all over here. I don't know. I'm just saying shit. You heard it here. Size does not matter. Koba said it. So just make sure you have this flat face here at the bottom of your ramp. Bottom of your surf. slip and slide. I'm sure Diabocal would have loved to have this tech. The plugin. Let's see, does it work? Oh, I'm too slow. It does not work. I'm sure if I cared, I probably would have figured it out. But I don't really care about the multiplayer compatibility right now. Hello, Splo. No, I didn't see it. I think I only saw your map, the stuff you had completed. Rampage 2. Who are you? How do you know about Rampage? I honestly think instead of doors, I feel like it'll just be smarter to have like a teleport, what do you call it, a teleport filter, than this just being illusionary, or not illusionary, but it'll be not solid, so it's just visuals. I don't know, that's my take on doors, on how they should be made now. I mean, renaming is super simple. But it could just also be a crutch, I don't know. Was this used in a jump video? The trip? Okay, it might be over. It might be over. Any tips to know if your jump is bad and evil? If it's... I usually think it shouldn't be like super precise. Like, it's good to check how... You can check your limits of how far you can land and stuff. But like, once you find that limit, you should like make the end have some leniency. Just like, pull it back a little, you know? I haven't really made any hard maps though, so I don't know. Check if when I map, I play the jumps a lot. I think it's like a little like downside, but I don't know. could also just send it to other people. I'm sure people won't mind testing for you. And you'll get other feedback. Very useful. I'm sure you could time it so that it's like so it like barely closes on you. Alright, any other questions before I collapse? We can check my first map. Let me check if I made this door a little bit more funny. Oh, random bounce. Oh my god, I need audio. Random leaks. I don't know. Oh. Favorite light environment settings? I honestly don't know. I'd have to check one of my maps. I don't think. Wait, my maps don't have light environments. I think only KGR does. I usually I don't have a favorite. I do like the orange or yellowish. Alright, I'll show you a possible reason why you're leaking. Okay. Let me make this separate for this example. Okay, and let's hide. Looking at the right side, the viz groups, you can hide certain things. Right now, I don't want to see this player clip, so I'm gonna hide player clip. There you go. Alright, so looking at this jump, let's imagine that this glass wall was sealing the void. Like out here is a void. If your jump has like teleport triggers like this, there's a chance that this origin will be outside in the void. So to make this a little bit easier to understand, we'll put it out here, and that will make your map leak. To fix that, you could first start by censoring origins by right-clicking on the grid, center origins. If it's still not inside your map, then you want to click and drag it inside. You want to check all the viewpoints in case it's like down here, and if it doesn't like show in your camera. I know that's happened to me before, but you want to just make sure it's inside. Walls can't be transparent, so this will not compile. They also have to be world brushes, so they can't be teleport trigger. They can't be anything. It can't be funk wall. No funk wall. No funk wall. It has to be solid. Solid world brush. Load point file. Yep, it's leaking. To world. I forgot the bind. forgot the button, but there's a button here, to world. So that's nice and set. Control W, let's see. Control W is ignore groups. Yeah, so if you're gonna be checking for leaks, just hit map, load point file, then it'll lead you to it, then you're just gonna keep doing that until you're able to compile. If it's something like really weird, you have the cordon tool. That's what it's used for. It's cordon like areas of the map to see, to like pinpoint what's actually making the map unhappy. Yeah. Let's load the first map. Pretty sure it's like one room for a scout map. Then I couldn't figure out some detailing and gave up. Oh no, this is me following UA Crash's tutorial. I don't know why that box explodes. But yeah, this was me following his tutorial. I learned how to make doors that you don't hit because it opens fast enough. Then I think this is, yeah, these are team doors. Oh, this one's also for blue team. Alright, that is it. Wait, this is good. I'm pretty sure this house, yeah, I use this house on Jump KGR to hide my, what do you call it? To hide the light environment. Here it is. Oh, I only took some of it. Here's all my stuff. That's over here. It's a separate building. Oh, actually, I took this one from the scout map I made. I don't know what... Wait, let me see. Oh, here it is. Wait, let me compile with light. How do you organize? They are not organized at all. I have so many VMFs. think I just gave up and just threw them in their year. Yeah, I just threw them all. I threw the ones that I was like done with. I started putting, let's see. Yeah, for Lego Croc, I started being more organized. Okay, then this is Force of Nature. I was testing out the Force of Nature heights. The line's a little fucked up because I was on the Fulbright map earlier. Still leaking? Do you wanna... I could look at the VMF if you wanna send it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to check it. Yeah, then I tried making like a little, like, you know, like a little arch thing with rocks. I can figure it out. And after that, I kind of forgot. I can't figure out what I wanted to make. Then over here, I figured out that the Force of Nature knockback is affected by your movement speed, which I thought was pretty cool. I think the red ones, like, you can only do with the speed boost. Let's see. Here it is. So stupid. Okay. It must be over. Okay. Is there anyone to raid? It's a weird hour to raid. I'm not going to sleep. Of course. There's no one. Good night, Cosmic. What is Zealand? What is this? Z-Lan? What is Z-Lan? It's a LAN. Oh, they have just multiple games going on. Age of Empire 4 LAN. I joined the stream and they're gone, so I'm not watching anything. Maybe it's just over. Oh, good idea. Yeah, the stream's over. Good night. Good morning. Goodbye.